Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today we are going to take a look into the Superman action figures from Gong. Yes, that's a rather unusual name for a toy company. I actually gotten this from Mart. As you can see, it's also one of the, I think, company or distributor for this Gong Superman. It's a rather simple box, as you can see. Not much of a pictures there, but I do love these Superman symbols, very nice. And there are lots of warning and disclaimer right over this side here. And at the top of the box, yeah, nothing much, Kingdom Come. And also it's empty beneath. At the back of the box is where the window is. You can see the figure inside, which is rather odd that they actually put it right at the back instead of the front. And I think they have a few things, or the brand is actually Mart. Okay, so product, so where does the Gong come in? Didn't really mention though. Huh? Yeah, okay, so let's get him out. Okay, before we take a look into the figure itself, I would like to check out the accessories. So I'll start with the hand. So it basically comes with a pair of relaxed hand that's already on the figure, and a pair of closed fist hand, and that's about it. Nani? And also this piece of instruction manual. I can't believe that they actually give us an instruction manual with just a pair of interchangeable hands. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what do they say? Really nothing much. This is so less. It's even lesser than any of the Marvel Legends. Now let's take a look at the figure. Don't get me wrong, it looks beautiful. The moment I took him out, he does have some weight, but I do have one very tiny complaint, is that the suit itself, oh my goodness, just take a look at the beauty of it. There's a lot of pattern. It certainly feels like spandex, but I feel that it's kind of too thin. Yeah, you can actually see the joints very clearly. It's like somehow I just feel that just a little bit thicker, it actually looks better, because you see now it's so thin and tight. You can clearly see all the joints on this figure. Otherwise, if it's thicker and it actually doesn't show as obvious, then it could be looking nicer. I mean, the muscle I don't mind. Yeah, it's showing a bit of muscle is good, but showing off the joint is a bit odd. Okay, maybe they want to make it so thin, not to obstruct any of the articulations, but either way, I think I'll just accept as it is now. It still looks good, don't get me wrong, especially on the symbol itself. It looks beautiful. My goodness, this is so nice. And it's not just a piece like that. You can see it's of two pieces. The black and the red is of different one, and the belt gold does looks very nice. I just hope that this piece doesn't flick in future. Okay, I do have a feeling it will eventually. Yeah, and the boots again, this looks very premium as well. It feels very hard though. Yeah, okay. And of course the cape, no complaint. This looks and feels very nice, very thin again. It's like they are trying to save some cost here, but yeah, no bandy wire. You can see somehow I just like it this way. It just feels and looks better for it to drape down more naturally. Yeah, but I know some of you guys want to post the flying pose with the bandy wire. It will looks better as well, but for people like me who just like some museum pose, this is just perfect. Okay, and let's take a look at his head. Wow, 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 this is a very good head sculpt, at least for me. It's very nice. And even the neck, you can see all the veins there. It's like to show that he's turning old, but still very strong expression. You can just feel the fear when you look at him. I just can't wait to see them doing, you know, people like Batman from Kingdom Come. It actually looks better, or even Wonder Woman. I just love to see the trio from Kingdom Come. I will get them for sure. I think they looks great together. So overall, I think this figure actually looks pretty good except for the thinness of the material. And next we'll take a look at the articulation. I'll start with the head, so you can look to the right, looks to the left, and there are some obstructions. And also I just noticed something. The head and the neck skin tone is slightly off. You can see the faces here is slightly darker as compared to the neck. So when you turn his head, there's also slight obstruction that his head had to like go up a bit because of his neck. It is just a single piece, the neck. Yeah, so it's actually obstructing a little bit of the movement, especially if you're looking left or right. Okay, but he can still turn it. Yeah, looking up is pretty good. Can you do a flying pose? Yes, you can. You just have to bend his body upwards a bit for him to look straight. Otherwise, if his body is straight, he will be flying like this. Okay, this is the max that he can look up. Looking down is okay. Looking straight, looking down is just slightly, as you can see. Yeah, he can tilt his head, which is pretty good. For his suit, you can't do a 360 degree because it will actually tore the suit itself. So going upward is still no problem. Again, it will stretch the material, which I'm not sure whether it's a good idea. Okay, over time I think it will, let's hope that it won't leave any stretch mark. Okay, going upwards 90 degrees, pretty good. And you can see there's a cuts on the bicep, so there's a shrivels. Any butterfly joints, I don't feel it. Okay, so I think not. And double joint elbow, pretty good. Okay, and for his hand, of course, you can turn it around going up and down, I believe. Let's see about his joint. Okay, oh, not a very good looking joint. Mine does have like not a crack, but it does have a big hole. Of course, you can close it back. Yep, so the joint, you can actually move it. Okay, let's continue with the body. From here, because of the suit is very thin, you can already see the cuts here just below his chest, so you can actually go up and down. Yeah, pretty good. I just love the six-pack over here. You can even turn to the side, and at the waist, I believe, oh no, I'm wrong. I think it's just a single point of articulation. The waist seems to be one whole piece with the rest of the tights. Like this one is one piece itself, so you can't really turn on his waist. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so for the tights, again, because of the thinness of the material, you can see there's a cut, so you can actually do a tight shrivels. Oh no, yeah, this cut here is not for the swivel somehow. Yeah, I don't think I can turn it. Just a bit of turning right over here, you can see that, but not on this part. So I'm not sure why they're having this piece here. Maybe it's to increase the size of his thigh so he looks stronger. So let's see how well I can kick forward, just slightly less than 90 degrees. Kicking backwards is not going, oh, let's see, just a little bit. Okay, and I believe you have a double joint knee, yeah, which is pretty good once again. And his boot, can you turn it? Nope, but you can actually shivers around his foot very easily. No toe hinges. And let's see, once again, don't force it if you don't want to break any of the suit, don't want to tear it. Okay, so this is like, oh, okay, actually you can go a bit more. Yeah, about a perfect split, which is pretty good. Okay, yeah, so let's see how well I can bend forward with just a single joint of articulations. Not good, as you can see, just a slightly bend forwards. Yeah, but bending backwards seems to be better, yeah, for the flying pose like I mentioned earlier on. Okay, do click on the likes button if you enjoy the review. Okay, so for the size comparison, I'll start off with some Marvel Legends. I do have Captain America right over here. Don't ask me why I choose him, because it just feels like maybe he's the lead for the Avengers. This is like the lead for the Justice League. And also this Hulk, I think Hulk is more of a, I choose him because you guys maybe want to know how he scales so that you can, you know, do some photography of Superman versus Hulk. Now for the SH figures, I like to compare with this Avengers Assemble Thor. Both of them are having the same red cape, as well as this War Machine. Okay, looking very cool next to him. And next for the Mayfax, I'd like to compare with the Return of Superman, which I think almost the same height as him, and also the Eradicator. And once again, I think he's almost of the same scale. And lastly, I'd like to compare him with this Maniple Henry Cavill's Superman, as well as this very similar Superman, which is from I kind of forgot the name. Yes, the BMS studio or something that make him. I did a review, you can check it out right over here. Okay, so wow, I think these three third party, or should I say custom Superman does looks very good together. So in overall, I do recommend this Superman if you're looking for a Kingdom Come Superman. Yeah, this is the best out there, at least for 1/12 scale. You just have to bear with the high price a little bit, and if you want to get the exclusive, it's even more pricier. So once again, I do hope that you enjoy my review, and certainly hopes that it helps you to decide if you need to get this Superman, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video. I do hope you'll watch this video right over here. Thank you.